skills. The General Education Program is the core liberal arts program of your degree at James Madison University, helping students develop a sense of social responsibility, as well as strong and transferable intellectual and practical skills such as communication, analytical and problem-solving skills, and a demonstrated ability to apply knowledge and skills in real-world settings. General education courses make up 41 credit hours of your degree. All students take Gen Ed courses regardless of their major. It's possible that you already have credit for Gen Ed courses through advanced placement exams, international baccalaureate exams, the Cambridge International Exam, or dual enrollment credit for taking college courses while still in high school. For example, you may have credit for freshman writing, WRTC 103, through a dual enrollment course or AP, IB, or CIE credit from high school. I'll mention the areas of credit for each cluster as we proceed through the Gen Ed Planner. With the exception of Cluster 1, the other clusters may be taken at any time during your 4 years at JMU. Clusters may be completed in any order. For example, you do not need to complete Cluster 2 before starting Cluster 3. Over the span of your academic career, you will complete one course in each area of the 5 clusters. Once you have completed a course in each cluster area successfully, you have satisfied that requirement. Students take classes in different clusters simultaneously until they have completed the program requirements. So let's work our way through the Gen Ed Planner. We'll start with Cluster 1, the skills for the 21st century. The areas of discipline in Cluster 1 are critical thinking, human communications, and writing. If you took writing in your high school as a dual enrollment course, or you have test credit from AP, IB, or CIE, you may have credit for WRC 103. Cluster 1 is the only cluster that must be completed by the end of your freshman year. Cluster 2 is comprised of arts and humanities courses. Over the next 4 years, you will have enrolled in one of the classes from the Human Questions and Context area, one from the Visual and Performing Arts area, and one from the Literature area. We strongly recommend you complete or have credit for WRTC 103 before enrolling in a literature course. Cluster 3 is the natural world. This cluster is comprised of a quantitative reasoning or mathematics area, a physical principles area, and a natural systems area. One of the courses you enroll in the physical principles area or the natural systems area should include a lab. If not, you will need to take a 1 credit hour lab course to complete the lab requirement. Cluster 4, Social and Cultural Processes, has 2 cluster areas of study. The American Experience provides courses in American history, justice studies, or political science. This is an area where many students already have dual enrollment from high school or AP, IB, or CIE credit for History 225 or Political Science 225. These are 4 credit hour courses. The courses in the second area of Cluster 4, the Global Experience, are 3 credit hour courses. Please note, if you take a political science course from one of these areas, you cannot take another political science course from the other area. In other words, you may only take one POSC course in Cluster 4. Cluster 5, Individuals in the Human Community. Cluster 5 has 2 cluster areas. The Wellness domain offers 2 courses, Health 100, Personal Wellness, or Kinesiology 100, Lifetime Fitness and Wellness. The difference between these 2 courses are the physical activity. The KIN 100 courses include a specific physical activity such as cardio, strength training, yoga, swimming, etc. The activity is identified in the course title of the KIN 100 course section. The physical activity for Health 100 is an independent physical activity of your choice in the University Recreation Center. The Cluster 5 Sociocultural domain offers 4 course options. This is another cluster area where students bring in high school or test credit that fulfills Psychology 101. On the enrollment worksheet for your major, you will see a modified version of the Gen Ed Planner. We've modified the Gen Ed course options based on the courses that are required for your major. From the Gen Ed section of the enrollment worksheet, you may link to course descriptions for each course. Additionally, your advisor will discuss the Gen Ed program in more detail when you meet during Summer Springboard.